Welcome back to another video of FTK Feature Focus. And before we get started, there was some technical difficulties this weekend. No, we're not going out of business. Yes, we're still around. Just shedding the smallest of details. Remember, a couple months ago, AccessData was purchased by Xterra. And as part of that, over the last few months, we've been migrating AccessData systems and integrating them with Xterra systems. Some things didn't go quite as planned during that migration. And so if you emailed things like training@accessdata.com or sales@accessdata.com or something like that, those generalized emails may have kicked back something like, hey, this email doesn't exist. They're back up now. It's just fine. And then the other thing is we did lose the AccessData YouTube channel. So all those social media links around the internet that linked back to that channel will be dead. The content was backed up, but that's not going to be able to fix those links. So if you do see broken links going back to the AccessData YouTube page, we're still alive. We're still doing well. But just so you know, we've got a lot of great things coming up with our forensic products. Xterra is dedicated to them because Xterra is dedicated to an end-to-end solution, and Forensic Toolkit fills that gap of the forensic portion of that end-to-end. And product and marketing would kill me if I talked about the upcoming features of FTK, but there's a lot of good stuff coming up. I'm excited to show them. Don't worry about it. We're here, we're alive, we're good. But due to the death of the YouTube channel, these videos feature focus will be hosted on my channel. So subscribe here. I'll still be posting every Thursday FTK feature focuses. And then since this is kind of my own little space, it gives me a bit more freedom to post. I'll be posting more videos on other things like forensic artifacts and different things here and there that I find interesting. So you can get more information on that. Okay, so that having been said, got out of the way, let's get started with the video. One question that has come up a few times in the last little bit in the support chat is, how do I make a search report, like just the counts and what I searched and that sort of thing, out of the index search tab? So this will be a quick little video on how to do that. And then I'll show you how you can format it using Google Sheets if you want. So here we are on the index search tab, and we have some searches run over on the right with their hits and the file counts and all that sort of thing. If you want to make a report on those results, you can go ahead and right click, and then you have export to file. And then you have what you have here. All hits in case, which will be all those searches. In this case, there's 6 searches, so it'll list out all the hits in just this specific search that I've highlighted. All file stats in the case, again, all 6 in this case, and all file stats in the search, again, just the highlight. Now, what we're going to do to get the most general report, again, what did you search, how many hits, etc., the stats for that, what we're going to do is all file stats in case. And so we'll select that, and that's just going to export it out to a CSV file. So we'll click save. And in this case, I've exported it before, so we'll just say yes to overwrite. And it's as simple as that. We've just exported out the stats. Now, you'll notice immediately the maybe issue, depending on what you wanted, is that they're all listed out, each search with each file listing and the hit count. That way you can see and you have that granular report. In this specific case that came through support, they wanted it basically what looked like here in the index search. Unfortunately, there's no default way to do that, but we can very easily do that with a macro in Google Sheets. You can get it done in Microsoft Excel. It's a little more difficult, and we'll talk about why right now. We open up Google Sheets, and we're going to go to File and Open, and we'll go over to Upload, and we'll select a file from our device. You could also drag and drop. We'll click Open. It's going to upload it to the page. And once it's in, then we can go ahead and run the macro that I've written, and that'll be down in the description of this video. You can just copy and paste it into Google Sheets. So we can hit FTK search report, and it's going to be run. And we can just expand these down to get our counts. So we have the files and then the hits. Then we can compare to FTK to make sure that all the numbers line up. Once you have your counts, you can go over to File, Download, Microsoft XLSX, and then we can save as, and then save it to our desktop or whatever as search report. Hit save. And we have our search report, and you also have the granular report. You basically have both. Cool. So a quick aside on why Google Sheets versus Microsoft Excel. If I pop up the macro here, we have on line 10 to determine the unique values within the A column. And the A column is your search terms. And that basically, the unique value populates this column here in a very easy way, much easier than it would be in Microsoft Excel, at least by what I know. If you know something more, please share it, because it would make it a whole lot better if it worked in Excel as easy as it works here. So you can export your search results out to a CSV with a simple right-click menu. If you don't like the granular report that we give you, it's a simple macro, or you can write it yourself to combine it down into the condensed report within the sheet, and then you can save that out and continue on with your case or deliver your report or whatever is the next step for you. So that's just a quick video on exporting your search results. And I do want to remind you that we will be at Techno in Myrtle Beach here in a couple months, and we will be running a 3-day course, FTK Investigations, in which we go over workflows and how to use the tool in a more organic way. So if you're going to be at Techno, or if you want to go to Techno, we've got some good training there. Remember, the videos will be hosted here now. So if you want, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, because this is where they're going to be posted for at least the foreseeable future. And we'll see you next week for another episode of FTK Feature Focus. Thanks.